Okay, you know what? I'll record one more video today. So I was just thinking, just wanted to address one other thing. Why do I fast? Why do I start my fast late at night? And it's just because, when you're sleeping, you're not eating. It's like these are 72, 84-hour fasts that I'm doing, but it only feels like I'm doing it for 2 days because I'm spending a significant amount of it, not awake, not conscious. So starting off at 10 o'clock last night, woke up this morning about 7, 8, did my vitals around 10. It's like by the time I hit the 12-hour mark, it doesn't feel like it. It's, I practice intermittent fasting, 16 days, 18 6, 24, so forth, until I became used to waiting quite a while to actually eat. So it took me months to build that up. But once I hit that, if I can ignore, that I need to eat or just, well, want to eat, or just don't feel like I need to eat for, the bulk of a day, it makes this easy. To the point to where even if I wanted to give up in the middle of day one, like I've done, recently, I made it to 20 to 22 hours depending upon the day without eating. I still got a benefit. So that's why I wait to eat that's why I wait to start my fasting again late at night. So when I break it in the morning, so when I break it midday or night, it ends. So whatever day I break my fast on, I eat, and it's going to start back again that night. Starting at the beginning of a day, it makes this feel a lot more drawn out, and you're not using, at least I feel that you're not using your time as efficiently as you possibly could be using it. It's like, this is how I started intermittent fasting in the beginning anyway. Like, just getting to doing 14 hours a day was pretty tough, and then I realized, either I saw a comment or read it someplace, or the thought occurred to me, I forgot which one it is, but eventually I realized, if you're asleep, that time you're not eating, it still counts towards your fast. Fasting time is just not the amount of time that you're awake not eating. Now, that is definitely the time period where, it's the most difficult, it requires the most willpower for you to be awake and to not choose to eat. But your body is still going through its processes, and it's actually pretty helpful for you to get very good sleep while you're fasting, or while you're, trying to choose not to eat for a while, so that your body can do its own things without worrying about you consciously getting in its way or having to well, perform certain functions, or, devote energy towards you moving around. Uh, I found this great TED talk a while ago, and the guy found out, that we breathe out most of the fat that we lose. And quite a bit of that happens while we're sleeping. But we breathe it out as CO2. It comes out through sweat, pee, other, ways to excrete. But we breathe out quite a bit of our fat. And it's just your body can do quite a bit of that while you're sleeping. I've weighed myself a few times in the past to just test things on it. You go to sleep at one weight, you wake up and you weigh something else. It's natural for your body weight to fluctuate, but sometimes I've seen as much as a 1 pound, 1.5 pound difference, and this is before going to the restroom or consuming anything. So it's just go to sleep one way, wake up another way. It's like, okay, all my body did was just make sure I didn't die while I was sleeping. So it's oh, wait a minute, honey. Okay, so she's getting active now. She's getting excited, but pretty much, yeah. Go to sleep. Use that as your fasting time. Even if your numbers start off pretty low at just 12 hours, it's still better than nothing. And not even, it can help you to push it forward. Because I pushed it for 30 minutes to maybe an hour or two at a time until I can get out to be making this last much longer. And it's pretty much more easier to fast if it doesn't feel like you're fasting, or if it doesn't feel like you're torturing yourself. So yeah, these 72 hours, 84 hours, to me, it only feels like I'm doing it for 2 days, because for the most part, it started last night, Tuesday, but I'm going to be able to eat again Saturday morning. So I'm going to go, all of Wednesday, which is today, and Thursday and Friday not eating. But it still feels like I am at the beginning here, being basically about 17 and a half hours in. But it feels like it feels like I last ate about an hour or two ago. So it's not really stressing me out at all. And by the time I feel like I'm going to be hungry today, I'm going to go to sleep. I'm going to go to sleep, and that's going to make this a lot easier. So use sleep as your weapon. Thank you. Have a blessed day, y'all.